Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today's our topic is research project and your course is current trends in biochemistry. In this lecture we will study about how you can write a research project for different funding agencies. Research projects are very important for the research work, for the researchers, for the scientists, because if you have any type of research project which is approved by any funding agency, you can have the resources, you can have the chance to buy different types of equipments, and you have a chance for establishing your lab at the good facilities available for your lab. So that's why the research projects are very important. But how can you write a valid research proposal, a research project? It is a very difficult process because you have go through the all the aspects of the different agencies, which gives to you the idea about how you can write a research project. It is not a very much different from the write up of a thesis or write up of a synopsis or write up of a article, but it is different in that aspects. You should have to be manage your budget, you should have to be manage your facilities for this research project to be conducted at your site. So by knowing about all the processes which are involved, all the components which are involved for during the research project to be written, we should have the idea about all the aspects which we have to be covered for writing up a valid or fruitful research project, which can be for which we are hopeful that it would be funded by any agency. First of all, what is research project? Research project is actually a similar thing as that of you have write up a research plan. It is a planning of your research, but it is according to the demand of the funding agency. If you have the idea, the funding agency gives you different types of topics in which you can write up your research project. So you should have to focus that research areas in which you have to write up a research project. But open minded, you can write a research project open handed on any current issues which are available, which are related to the agriculture, which are related to the medical, which are related to the other equipments, which are related to the technical faults of any instruments or everything. You can be write a research project for the validity of that things. You have to focus your research field, you have to focus your research area in which you have tried to write up a research project. Research projects are of very different types. It is actually a funding agency is a funding agency is a major part of funding agency is a major part of that research proposal. So you should have the idea about the funding agency. Then you should have the idea about when you write up a budget according to your demands and according to the facilities available to you and to in your university. So you should have the idea about the maximum limit of the funding agency research project and the minimum limit of the agency research project. If you want, you have to write a good research proposal, and you should have the idea, you should have to minimize your funding, you have to minimize your funding capabilities, and you have to minimize your demands. If you have lower down your demands, it would be a more chanceable for the funding agency to give you the funds for this research project to be conducted. We are gone through for this research project by taking up the example of the NRPU project. NRPU project is the National Research Grant for the universities. National Research Grant for the universities, which is given by the HEC, the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. NRPU, National Research Projects for University. Cities, which are given by the HEC. Which are given by the HEC. NRPU projects National Research Program for universities. NRPU is the National Research Program for the universities. It is the national grant which is given by the HEC, the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, for the universities for conducting their research at the different topics. We are studying different aspects of this NRPU project. By knowing this, you can have the idea about how you can write a research project. First of all, you have give an executive summary. Executive summary of your project, in which you have elaborate your or summarize your plan of work which you have to be done. An overview which provides an overview of the proposal and the proposed research project. The broad research objectives should be briefly described in it, as well as the activities to be undertaken to achieve the project goals should be briefly described. In case of basic research, scientific hypothesis should be identified on which proposed goal is based, and if research is applied type, output in the form of the product or process which you have to be established, need or relationship to the industry and the end user of the product should be identified must in the summary. Principal investigator is encouraged to involve all other. Principal investigator is that one which should written this research project. So in this executive summary, you should have give the project goals, objectives, hypothesis, need of project, if it is a type of applied research, then you should have give the idea about the end user of your product which you have made by this project. Academic partnership you should have give the idea about the project goals, the objectives, the hypothesis, the need of the project, the end user of your project product. If you have written the project of applied type, and the academic partnership which is involved in this project should must be written in the executive summary of your project. Collaborators. Collaborators, you should have given the idea about different collaborators which are involved, academic collaborators or sectorial collaborators which are involved in this research project. For example, if you have industry involved for your research project, which give you which is the end user industry, or which is involved for any type of equipment or any type of facilities for your research project to be provided, they are the collaborators of your research project. It may be any institute, it may be any person from any institute which is the academic collaborator of your research project. Or in case of sectorial collaborators, you should have to be involved, you should involve the different types of industries and different types of institutions in your research project. Then they are called as the sectorial collaborators. So different types of collaborators can also be involved in writing up of any type of research projects. Then is the project description. Project description. In case of project description, in case of project description, you should have give the idea about the problem statement, in which you have given describe. Problem statement is that in which you have described accurately the problems to be addressed and or opportunities to be pursued by the proposed project. Which opportunities this project gives, or which type of problem is occurred, which is addressed in this research project, you should have to give the idea about that problem in this problem statement. It should be it should build up the proposed research project is according to a problem. If you have any type of, if you written a research project, for example, you have written a research project upon the uh, drought stress areas, and you should have give that the cultivated land of Pakistan uh, has a major threat of drought during the different crops cultivation. So you should have give it as a problem statement. This is a major problem of the Pakistan. Or if you have write up a research project about any type of disease, about any type of medical field, you should have give the problem statement that this disease is very prevalent in the Pakistan, and you should have to counterbalance or address that problem to be solved by your research project. So this is the problem statement which is given about the research project to be conducted. And in it you should have also give the idea, justify how the proposed research will contribute to the national economy or social sector. In this problem statement, you should also justify how the proposed research will contribute to the national economy or the social sector. It means how can this research project give the economy a major contribution, or it can be solve the social problems or economy problems. For example, if you have research project is about the drought tolerant crops, you should have to minimize the threat of the drought on the cultivated crops, and this can improve your economy by improving the amount of the yield produced by that crop. Similarly, the socially you can be if your country cultivated the more appropriate or the more beneficial crop by using this research project facilities, your social sector will be optimized, and your social sector will be very much improved by this research project. You should have to give the justification about the economy and the social sector of the nation. How can you contribute by your research for these two sectors of the area? After problem statement, you should have give the methodology section. In methodology section, you should have described the project design, your project design, conceptual framework, procedures, analysis, data collection, criteria, tools, technologies, in the methodology section. You should have give the idea about the project design, which you have designed, how you can design the project, and the conceptual framework of that project, the procedures and the analysis involved in different types of parameters which you have to be measured in your research project, data collection, criteria. You should have from where and from which, using the which procedure you have collected the data for your research, and the tools and technologies involved for this data collection, different types of technologies or tools which you have used for your research project. You should have to be describe them briefly and comprehensively about the research project. If you have give the very valid type of methodology and it is written in a very good manner, you can be give a better idea for the readers and for the funding agency to be approved your research project. Then after methodology, you should have give the idea about the scope and objectives of your study. You should have give the idea about the scope of your project, Specify the scope of your project accurately. Specify the scope of your project accurately, and you should have to be list the specific aims of your project. It is important that the specific aims be compatible with the requested proposal duration. Okay, the proposal should demonstrate that a project's objectives are feasible to achieve within the requested project duration. In case of research project to be written, it is very much important that you should have a duration in which you have to complete your research project. The duration may be of 1 year, maybe of 2 years, or maybe of 3 years, and you should have give the objectives which are according to your time period which you have given for your research project. So they must be accomplished with their duration, and are feasible to achieve within the requested project duration. Thereafter, scope and objectives. Project team, in which you can involve, in case of any research projects, you can involve principal investigator, can involve a co-PI, which is from an academic collaborator and a sectorial collaborator, and also it can be involved in different types, different of the researchers or the research scholars should be can be involved in any type of research projects. So the project team must be given the idea, and also you have to be justified all the project team of your industry and of your academics which are related to this research project, why they are important for completion of this research project. Then you should have given the additional benefits. In these additional benefits, you should have to give the idea about how your research is important, anticipated for the scientific, technological, or economical benefits that will accrue to country beside those already articulated in the result statement. You should have give the other benefits which can be given out of by this research project to your country, which is very important. Ethical considerations. If you have planned your study, ethical considerations. If you have planned your study on any type of the individuals involved, for example, if your study is involved on the animals, then you should have to be ethical review committee letter which gives you the permission for the use of any type of animal in your study. So the ethical considerations are very much important for a research project, which should be given by you, provided by you for the funding agency. Then after the project description, you should have give the idea about the project management, in which you give the management structure, how can you manage your project, and the durations, which durations you have given to your project's objectives. If you have chosen 4 to 5 sections of your project, you should give the accurate time for which project portion is given. For example, if you have using a crop to be optimized or improve the drought tolerance in the crops, you should have give the idea where you are collected the data, from where you have planted the seeds, for which duration you have to be cultivated that crop, and in which duration you have analyzed that crop tolerance, and also then the data collection, and then after it the data interpretation. The data which is given, which is come out of that research, you should have to be analyze it at the statistical level, and then give the idea about the results to be interpreted. So this is all the project management section. Implementation timeline, in which you give the idea about the year wise year wise tasks, in which you give the year wise tasks. In if you write 1 year project, you should give the different objectives. For 3 months which you done, then later on 3 months what which you done, and in next 3 months which you have planned to be done or analyzed. If you have the project is of 2 years, then you have to manage your year wise tasks. In 1 year what you do, in second year what you do, and in third year what you do. So this is the implementation timeline. Then you should give the idea about the facilities available at your university. In this you should have to give the idea about the facilities which are already available in your university. If your university at any department have any type of equipment which is needed for your research project, you should be give the idea about the facilities. This facility is available in your university. So this facility, that facility, you should not be addressed to be demanded by the funding agency. So you should have give the idea about the facilities available at your universities. Scientific personnel, different type of scientific personnel which are involved in your research project. You should have give the idea about the scientific personnel. For example, if any type of research assistants, research collaborators, researchers which are involved, which are demanded in this research project, you should have give the idea about the scientific personnel which are involved in this research project. Co-PI, PI, and the research assistants are the scientific personnel. At last, you should have give the idea about the risk management strategies. Which is the risk of this project? You should have give the idea about the risk which are present, which are involved in this project, and which are the different research strategies you have chosen for the management of the of that risks. So you should have give the idea about the that risk managements which can be involved in your research project. How can you address that risk managements? References In the background section, in the other sections, which references you have used for your methodology, you should have give the reference list in the references section. After the proposed research, at last you should have give the idea about the project project budget. Project budget, in which you should give the idea about which thing is demanded by you, which is very cost, identify the total annual cost for all the individuals, all the scientific personalities which are involved in your project, and the faculty members which are involved in your project, and the major equipments which are demanded by you, or the other personalities or the other equipments which are related to any type of your chemicals or the glasswares which are required for your research project. You should have to give the idea about the project budget, which amount is required for the purchasing of your different types of your equipments, different types of your demanded chemicals or reagents, and the glasswares which are used for your project research. If you have tried to write up a very good research project, you should have minimized your demands about the because the budget is very much important for your research project. If you have given the idea for the less demanded areas, if you have not demanded a big or large, you should have limit your demands according to your needs. If you want your research project budget is very much effective for the readers, you should limit your demands according to your needs. This is actually a valid type of project budget. So digits are very important, budget is very important part of the research project. Thank you so very much, students. That's all about the research project. I hope so you have a better idea about how you can write a research project for any type of funding agency. If you have any questions regarding this lecture, you can approach me. You can approach me on WhatsApp group. You can email me on my email address, or also you can ask me the questions by putting the comments in the comment section. Thank you so very much. Allah